sorry, we're coming on in 3, 2, 1, and here we are.
And we're back with TSPN and Margaret Blair. How are you doing?
Please.
From Twin Cedar
Twin
Canine.
Cedar Canine, yes.
That's
Good to
right.
see you again.
Well, we're going to talk about now, is it strut?
So
It's strut in the park?
It's Bark in the Park.
I have a tail in the way here.
And, yeah, and Strut Your Mutt.
Okay.
So we used to call it Strut Your Mutt, then we went to Bark in the Park. We change it up every once in a while, so.
Now, it says strut to save lives this year. That's a new slogan, isn't it?
Well, it's our 35th anniversary for
Okay.
APAL, which is quite a milestone for us. And the strut is basically we're trying to raise money to save lives of all the animals that we try to help. We have the kitten program, the feral freedom program, the mama cat pit bull program, second chance program. So we're just trying to get some more funds backed up to help support all those different programs that APAL has.
And we've come very close in Amador County to being a euthanasia-free county. And in large part, I attribute that to APAL, too, in their efforts.
APAL is a very big part of that. And in my opinion, there is no such thing as a no-kill shelter. I mean, if a dog temperament-wise or a cat temperament-wise or for health reasons, that's the only option. So I don't think any shelter can truly call themselves no-kill. But if it's an animal,
as close as you can get.
we are there as far as any adoptable animal is kept until they are adopted, absolutely.
And then the kitten program, the bringing them in, or the stray cat, some people just think there's different ways to take care of that. That may not be so humane, but the most humane way is to catch those cats, bring them in, feral cats, and explain how it affects the colonies.
Well, the colonies, a lot of people think, well, just kill off all the cats and then it'll take care of the problem, which it doesn't, just more replace the ones that have been killed off. So with the Feral Freedom Program, it's a trap, neuter, and release, and it's a free program to people who have colonies on their property or near their property or in public parks. Trap, spay and neuter them, put them back in. Those cats keep other cats from joining usually. And as they start to die off of natural causes, the colonies get smaller and smaller. And since we've started that program, the amount of cats being turned into the shelter, kittens and adult cats, has dramatically dropped.
Another successful program.
It is, yeah.
But let's talk about the Bark in the Park. As you said, 35 years. So what happens at that event?
It's
Before
just
we do that,
program.
I forgot to introduce somebody. What's your buddy here?
This is Vito.
Hi, Vito.
He is my boy. Oh, Vito, Sinye.
Boy,
He's a big boy.
he's a big boy.
Here, I'll put myself right on the camera. Sinye.
Vito can do anything he wants.
Yeah. Linye.
That's great. All right, I'm sorry
Attaboy.
for interrupting you. Let's go
That's okay.
Let's go back to Bark in the Park.
Bark in the Park is it's a fun time for obviously dogs, not cats. Cats probably wouldn't have fun there. It's a
Probably
dog.
not.
It's a dog program. Don't fall off the table, sweetheart.
And it's Saturday, September 13th.
September 13th.
So coming up just right around the corner.
It's a week and a half from now. Yeah. So we have it starts off with the strut where we go for a little walk out of the park. It's held at the Italian picnic grounds. And we go from the park out down Prospect, out either towards Safeway or the feed barn. And it's just good to let all the dogs stretch their legs. And then when we come back, we have Sheriff's Office canine demo with one or both of their canine teams.
Now, if you're going to participate in that strut, your dog should be well behaved.
It should be, yeah.
And what do they call that? Acclimated around other dogs.
Acclimated around other dogs. And we've never had an incident in all the years we've been putting on the Bark in the Park or Strut Your Mutt. We've never had an incident. Everything has always just gone off really well. So we start with the sheriff's demo, and we're going to have disc dogs. It's an exciting group of Frisbee dogs that do all kinds of phenomenal tricks with their Frisbees and their handlers. And then we're going to have vendors are going to be there. We're going to have an awesome raffle. We have some great donations to raffle off. Food is going to be there, which is being put on by Victory Village, which is the Veterans Program up there in Martell. They're doing the food for us, and all their proceeds go towards their program. We are going to have, Disc Dogs is actually going to appear twice.
And you have a raffle and you have a silent auction also?
I'm not sure if we're having a silent auction.
That's
it says
what
we
it
do.
says.
Well, apparently we're having a
Participate in
silent,
the silent auction.
so probably we have some great donations to silent auction off as well.
I like mentioning the sponsors because it's so important to protect the animals too. But Jackson Rancheria, Feed Barn, Jeff Holman Auto Center. I'm trying to read that one, but
Positively.
even with glasses, I'm not sure if I could read that.
I can't read that one either.
Trader Stand, Amador Ledger Dispatch, Twin Cedar Canine,
Yep.
of course. Fred's Mini Storage, Cooper Vineyards, Upcountry Pool Center, Jackson Tire Center, and Tommy's Cafe, and I'll try to get this other one. JB's.
Yeah,
down
we
in
couldn't do it
Jackson.
without them. You know, it's through their very generous donations that we can keep our programs afloat. So,
I'm trying, I can't do that.
well,
Anyway, let's not get stuck on that.
Yeah.
It's a great event. The sheriff's canine demo that day is at 10 o'clock, and that's always good. Does that get some of the dogs excited when they see that
oh,
demonstration?
absolutely,
Like
it
the
does.
dogs like Vito.
Yeah, it does, because his father was actually one of the canine units years
Really?
ago, and so he always got excited when we were training up Luca, so Lenye.
Are there different kinds of German Shepherds, or is a
Linear.
German Shepherd a German Shepherd?
Now you've got your working line German Shepherds, and you have your show line. He's more from the working line.
Okay. Be there that day?
He will be there that day. We are going to be the Grand Marshal of the Strut.
All right.
We are going to be leading it off this year.
All right, so to register for it, you go to 223-0410.
Or you can go to the website. We've now merged with Tri-County Wildlife.
Okay.
So-
you can go to the feed barn, talk to Susan Manning, or
Yep. Go to the
any of our
web-
sponsors.
You can go to
Jeff
the
Holman.
webpage.
Okay, and all proceeds go to APAL.
All proceeds go to APAL except for the meals, which is going to be going towards Victory Village.
Okay,
this
Saturday,
year.
September 13th, strut your mutt and bark in the park. That should be fun.
It's going to be a wonderful time.
All right, thank you,
Yep.
Margaret, for
All
being
righty.
here.
Well, thank
and
you.
thank you too, Vito.
He says you're very welcome.
And we are going to go to a break, and we'll be right back with TSPN.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.